What's happening, everyone? Welcome to the cabin gym. Here we sit at 10,400 and about 50 to maybe 500 feet. Sources vary, but I do know it's quite almost 10,500 feet, and this cabin gym is amazing. Just take a look at it. Friggin' beautiful. So, this here, very first full-on training session in this gym. The trailer, that was the night the gym got set up. It was a christening of magnificent and amazing forces. Just so beautiful. The lightning came down and christened the gym. Cabin gym has been blessed by the Thunder God himself. This will be amazing. What you're checking out here, this very first workout, damn brutal session, to say the least. Check it out. Been cutting. Thermogenesis, definitely been helping out. However, had to lay it off here near the end because the weight's been coming off fast. Probably stress, the move, all that sort of stuff just piling up. After this training session, weighed myself 169.4 pounds after the training session. First time weighing myself since moving. So that was about 2 weeks ago, and I was very surprised to not put a bunch of weight on because honestly I was just eating like crap when I was eating and just trying to get stuff done and get settled in. These mother effers right here, Overkill straps, break-in machines and titanium needles and shit, but don't worry, a new machine is on the way. Toyota, thank you for making such badass equipment because I got one coming and it's going to be sick. Half natty, full natty straps, though, are definitely being sent out. So, I do appreciate your purchases. This is the broken sewing machine that I have now repaired myself, and this right here is 365, and here we're going to start talking about serious business on the training session. This is 405 pounds on the bar. I've done this weight for 6 or 8 times before. But keep in mind, very light now. Walking around about 165, I bet. After the training session was definitely getting exhausting. So I was 169 after, drinking lots of water, trying to stay hydrated up here, this high altitude, but the fatigue hits you quick. This very first squat training session, I'm setting the bar. And I'm doing it in the most ridiculous and obscene fashion ever. Here's 455 on the bar, something I was pretty confident in getting. Approached it aggressively, put Slayer on the laptop, turn it up real loud for you. Let's get 455. Failure. City. Completely lost it at 455. Disappointing to say the least, but determined, I still continued to push harder in order to set the bar. This elevation is tricky. I gotta know where I sit. Where do I begin? Let's measure my abilities, and the best way to do so is test yourself. 2 sets of 8 preceding this, 225 pounds on the bar. This is the last set of 8 for a rep out in which I go full stupid and maybe get a Widowmaker. Plus, I don't know if any extra reps or even minus. I don't care to count, but this was awful. Although I'm very happy that I did it because it was definitely something that I needed in order to re-energize myself. Sometimes you really have to push and dig deep and go beyond what you think you want to do in that training session or in any endeavor for that matter. You just have to push. And when you think you can stop, you think that's all you've got, there's definitely more there. A Navy SEAL, I forget his name, but he's written a book on this. It'll be linked down below. I'm going to find that information because you should read it, and it talks about how you can always give a little bit more. Pushing myself on the Widowmaker was out of control. I told myself in this training session I was going to approach it aggressively. I was going to push it as high as I could for intensity and crush my cardiovascular and muscular endurance. Set a baseline. Know where I stand up here in these freaking mountains. It's so pretty. But you know what? It was goddamn badass. It was so much fun. So sore right now, but dude, this is the greatest training session ever. Pull-ups, some T3 action here. What you can't see from this camera angle, but you will in the next couple, is a beam. Trying to not hit my head on the beam, but maybe also trying to touch the beam gracefully. And have that kind of muscular control, I guess. I don't know. It was a fun challenge. It's a new gym. Just play around. Enjoy the playground. Freaking place is awesome. If you're interested in how I built that deadlift platform, very simple. I'll just put it down in the description box. It comes down to what you're going to protect your floor with, and it's much better than just doing horse stall mats and carpet. You got to find the good stuff, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below. Now, pull-ups, absolutely crucial, have definitely fallen off the wagon in my regard. No bueno. Just getting back into damn lifting, period, because it's honestly been about 3 weeks since I've any sort of structure in a weekly training session. Just extremely busy, wrapped up finals the week of the move for the summer semester. Whew, that was absolutely brutal. Signed up for a fall semester. Hope you guys like this first training session in the cabin gym. It's going to get cold here in the winter time, but I'm going to try to carry on. Future training sessions are going to also highlight the grounds of the cabin. Keep watching the channel. Check out the straps. Link to the Instagram below. And if you got any questions about life at 10,500 feet, just know. Kind of gets a bit windy. Lose your breath a lot. Thanks for watching.